Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is where you'll find celebrity crime and hot topics. Today we're going to talk about Love and Hip Hop, Karlie Redd's arrest, and Shannon Sharpe's legal updates. One of the stars of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was arrested for burglary. Police say reality star Karlie Redd entered a home through a back door and stole a watch, birth certificate, and card. She's out on bond. She was arrested last week and is facing a felony burglary charge in DeKalb County. According to court documents, Lewis, known for her longtime role on VH1's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, was charged with burglary in the first degree. She was accused of entering a private home without permission and taking several personal items. A judge approved a warrant for her arrest on April 4th, and her bond was set at $15,000. The documents state the incident happened between January 13th and January 15th at the residential property. Wow, really? Prosecutors allege that Lewis entered the home through the rear master bedroom door and took items including a birth certificate, a watch, and a card belonging to the resident. Wow, so she's okay. I thought it was her stuff. A video cited in the affidavit reportedly shows Lewis in the garage looking through a window and entering the property. While police have not released the name of the person listed as the victim, Lewis's attorney confirmed it was her estranged husband, T. Lou Belton. Lewis is being represented by Steve Sadow, who also serves as legal counsel in President Donald Trump's Georgia election interference case. According to Sadow, Lewis turned herself in on April 23rd and was released shortly after on a consent bond. No court date is currently listed on the public docket. The warrant taken out on April 4th alleges Karlie's husband is the claimed victim. As everyone knows, Karlie and her husband are in the midst of a divorce proceeding, and her husband has previously been charged in Fulton County with family violence battery against her. The case remains under investigation by the DeKalb County Police Department. The 52-year-old Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star, whose legal name is Karlie Lewis, posted a message to her Instagram thanking fans for their support and sharing a statement from her attorney. All right, so Karlie says, "Thank you all for your prayers, support, and concern in my DMs and text messages. Love y'all." As everyone knows, Karlie and her husband are in the midst of a divorce proceeding, and her husband has previously been charged in Fulton County with family violence battery against her. I am very confident Karlie's case will be resolved favorably. This is according to her lawyer, Steve Sadow.
11 Alive has confirmed that President Donald Trump's attorney, Steve Sadow, is now representing Redd. Karlie Redd, whose legal name is Karlie Lewis, was arrested this week, and according to court documents, she was charged with burglary in the first degree. She was accused of entering a private home without permission and taking several personal items. Well, in a statement, Mr. Sadow said in part, "As everyone knows, Karlie and her husband are in the midst of a divorce proceeding, and her husband has previously been charged in Fulton County with family violence battery against her. I am very confident Karlie's case will be resolved favorably."
So we'll follow this story and update as more details become available. Karlie looks her age in that picture. That's a lot of work, y'all. That's a lot of work. And it just hit me that, wow, Karlie's in her 50s now. When Love and Hip Hop first started, she was in, early 40s maybe? Trying to pass for 30-something? Trying to pass for 20-something? Wow. Okay, well, we knew she had gotten, spousal support, like $18K a month in spousal support, after the whole family domestic violence situation. But I guess because of that, now he's turned in something to where she got locked up as well. This is crazy. All right, another woman accuses Shannon Sharpe of sexual assault in defamation lawsuit. "Make it so no other man would want me." A representative for Sharpe called the allegations ridiculous in a statement to Page 6. A woman suing Shannon Sharpe for alleged defamation also alleges in the complaint that the NFL Hall of Famer actually assaulted her in 2010. This is Michelle Evans, and I thought at first it was the Michelle from the Instagram leak, but it's not. It's a different Michelle Evans. She filed suit against Sharpe in New York in 2023, nearly 2 years before another woman suing under the name Jane Doe accused Sharpe of raping her in a lawsuit filed in Nevada earlier this week. And as y'all know, that's the 19-year-old Gabriella Zuniga. who Shannon has come out to say they've participated in a lot of BDSM sexual encounters, I guess, where they're supposed to be bonding and being rough with each other. Okay. Sharp has strongly denied the allegations in the Nevada lawsuit, claiming that the relationship had been consensual and called the lawsuit a shakedown. In the New York complaint obtained by People, Evans, who was representing herself, claims that she had been in a relationship with Sharp for nearly a decade, ending in 2010 when she says they got in an argument over his alleged infidelity. Evans alleges Sharp then requested that the two have sex and that she refused. The defendant proceeded to forcefully subdue me, compelling me to my knees and subsequently engaging in non-consensual oral penetration. The complaint alleges, despite my protest, he persisted in this violation. Evans further claims the assault continued beyond the alleged forcible oral sex. Thereafter, Shannon's coercion escalated as he maneuvered me onto the bed and achieved non-consensual vajayjay penetration, all the while proclaiming his intent to make it so no other man would want me, Evans alleges. Though Evans is not suing Sharp for sexual assault, she claims he threatened to ruin her reputation and that the ensuing media commentary was rife and defamatory commentary assailing my professional reputation. Okay, so she's not suing for the actual assault part. She wants some money because he's ruining her reputation. Girl, bye. But then she goes ahead and throws the grape incident in there, which she never said anything about until recently. Wow. All right, so I'll link the story in the description box so you can read the rest of the people.com story. Shannon Sharpe has also come out to say that he's not going to be on ESPN. He's taking a break or a leave or whatever, and he'll be back for the NFL preseason. However, I was listening to Joe Budden's podcast, and Mark Lamont Hill said that he spoke with someone from ESPN who said that Shannon may not be returning to ESPN at all. Not surprised. Everybody keeps saying, oh, it's related to Disney. It's related to Disney. Okay, but when you're watching ESPN, you're not thinking about the Disney Channel. So why, when things happen to companies under the Disney umbrella, automatically, oh, you got to be fired because it's under the Disney name? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Disney shouldn't be owning all these companies, in my personal opinion. If everybody got to, fly straight. I'm not saying that Shannon is innocent, or that he's not making wrong decisions, or that he's not a nasty man. Just saying, if Disney wants to own everything, they need to stay out of it when it comes to certain situations. You can own it and you're reaping the benefits from it, but why does everyone have to maintain a certain reputation or be on the straight and narrow at all times when they're analyzing sports? I don't get it. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Of course, he should be held to a certain standard, but this man talks about sports. He interviews comedians. He's an athlete. I'm not trying to stereotype, but he's an athlete. And he's a 50-something-year-old jock, 50-something-year-old black man who gets online and talks about sports. And what do you think they're talking about in the locker rooms? What do you think they're talking about where the cameras go down? I don't know. I don't agree. Disney shouldn't have nothing to do with this. Nothing. But let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you believe Shannon or you believe these women that are coming out, or if you don't care. Just drop down in the comments and let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Oh.